Hello there ladies and gentlemen, it's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video. And as you can see, this isn't any ordinary video on this here channel. It is Sonic Mania, released today. Just been playing it for an hour or so. I've got another hour to play before I have to have a shower, go to bed and begin with the fun and frivolities of adult life tomorrow. But what can I say? So far this has reminded me of the good old days, and the good old days of having absolutely not a care in the world. What can I say? I've only put an hour in so far. As you can see, I'm on Studiopolis zone, and this so far has been absolutely immense, and it's quite simply been everything that the Sonic series should have been after the Sega Mega Drive lifespan. But of course it wasn't, because we had blocky 3D graphics, and don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of the PlayStation and that era of gaming as well. But yeah, I really do wish that they could have continued making great Sonic games and great 2D games. And bear with me, I've just lost my headphones. Where are they? Just a second. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Well, I've already played Green Hill Zone and Chemical Plant. Now, obviously, I knew about Studiopolis and Mirage Saloon. Now, I'm going to be giving a few spoilers here, guys, so you have been warned. But I think, I'm not 100%, but I think Hydrocity Zone is in it as well, which is going to be amazing for me. And quite simply, this is, and has been so far, so overwhelming and quite powerful and emotional for me as well. This is the first video game that I ever played, the original Sonic the Hedgehog, back on the Sega Mega Drive when I was 6 years old, back in 1996. So to see this getting such great reviews, which it is so far, by a team of people who grew up with the games as well, and for them to be given that creative freedom, I think it's also not only a big moment for the Sonic series, hopefully here and into the future, but maybe video games in general on the PS4 and Xbox One. There aren't as many great games being made as there used to be, none whatsoever, and we've got a game that harks back to the old days here. But not only that, it adds so many fantastic new additions as well, and nuanced things, little things that I notice as an old Sonic fan. But let's get into this. I'm just going to show off 10-15 minutes of gameplay. I'm probably going to call the video First Reactions, or First. And again, the word reaction is overused in today's society. First opinions. I'm loving this so far. It's early days, I've heard it gets harder, but I've done well so far. I'm exploring the levels, and what I'm finding is these levels are amazing. I could talk about this all day, to be honest, but we're going to go... Oh god, that's loud. But it's loud because the music is absolutely astonishingly good. From Mr. T. Lopez, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, get that. And we're going to go into the blue sphere. Oh god, I've got 4 out of 5 of these so far, but they're getting harder. And we're just going to see what happens. I nearly fucked that up. I've tried to get all the rings because I want a perfect, because it might give me an a continue or something. But any of these that have yellow springs in, I'm cautious of big time. I'll probably mess this one up, but oh well. I'm really happy so far that I've got 4 out of 5. Because with the emeralds, there's another stage that are kind of reminiscent of the Sonic CD ones. I failed the first one. It's the only one I've done so far, so I'm a bit worried. Oh look, they're trying to get you close to the red spheres there with those rings, enticing you in. Oh god. Oh, this is so not gonna go well. Oh god. Let's just keep going this way. Actually, let's not. Let's go this way. Oh! What the fuck? You can't do that. Ah! Bollocks! Ooh, that is a tricky stage. They're getting harder. You collect something after you actually manage to achieve those levels, but I'm not sure what it is. It's not an emerald. There's like a little medal. But Studiopolis so far is a great level. Look at these things. Oh dear lord. Some of the mechanics and some of the gameplay elements here on shore are absolutely fantastic. They are. Certain things that hark back to the classic Sonic days. Oh! And as I can see, that's the first time I've seen one of them. It's a Robotnik TV. Damn! Oh, way up. These are in the Labyrinth Zone on Sonic 1. And these levels are very vertical. Oh my... These levels are very vertical, meaning they're not that left and right. They're all over the place as well. But they're very high, meaning they're very reminiscent of Sonic CD in that aspect. Popcorn! I've already played Tetris with Robotnik. And there was a boss that harked back to the Sonic 2 final boss, which was absolutely brilliant. And look at these guys as well. I like the fact that they've got those sad faces when they lose their kind of attack spike balls, or they were in the old Sonic games anyway. Just utterly fantastic so far. Bridges can be burned if you have the fire shield. There's a fantastic dynamic and chemical plant zone where you can turn water into this gel which you can bounce on. Oh, that was really... I don't know what else to say, guys. This so far... The level design is incredible as well. I'm really impressed by the level design so far. There's some really clever things going on here. And I really hope that this sells well. I don't think it's going to sell as good as Sonic Forces will. But even Sonic Forces is going to have somewhat of an old school and retro vibe to it. But the music in Sonic games has always been absolutely pivotal. Nearly as important as the gameplay, in my opinion. More so than any other game I've ever played, that's the case, and the soundtrack so far has been excellent. And it's so nice to play a Sonic game and try and get rings and get lots of lives, because when I play Sonic 1, 2 and 3 and Knuckles, I played them so many times I don't really do that. Interesting that when you jump up high, you automatically, if Tails is above you, he catches you and you can fly up. It's pretty weird that they never added that mechanic in one player back in the day. But I've got to say as well, that on the menu there's a few question marks there. So I think there's a lot of hidden extras. I know there's a 2-player, and I think there's going to be a few other little bonuses that people weren't expecting perhaps as well. I'm not sure, but... I believe there are multiple endings to the game. I will be getting the shitty ending, no doubt, because I'm not very good. But I guess I gotta work on that, and I will. I'm not gonna bother collecting the rings now. Like, I don't even know what you get at the end of these stages when you complete them. Oh, God, no! God damn it! Oh, these are getting really hard now. I can't get that one without screwing up. Yeah. Oh, man. If I'd have got that blue one, I'd have ran into a red. That is cool as fuck. Look at that. Oh. There are multiple paths in every level so far, seemingly. Like I say, look at the background. This is just incredible. I keep saying it, but the level design here is really, really good. I was expecting this to be good. I've seen a lot of footage of it on YouTube, but even I'm surprised by how good. I mean, of course, I'm only on the 3rd stage, and altogether I think there are 12. So there's still a long way to go, and no doubt some of the other levels will perhaps leave me frustrated at times. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is shaping up to be an absolutely fantastic game. And after so long, after over 20 years, this is finally a game that is amazing and has Sonic's name on it. You know, Sonic Adventure, some of those games are good. Sonic Generations was good. The advanced games are supposedly decent. A few good games here and there, but this is a fantastic game so far. And I just hope that from here on out, Sega give Christian Whitehead and the team, I don't know, it's a group of guys, a group of people who love this game, the ability to continue the series, make it into more of a story and go from there and see what happens. I really think they could. I think they could even properly redo the first 2 Sonic games. I don't know what fans would think of that. But either way, if you're an old school fan of Sonic, there's absolutely nothing really for you to dislike here. Absolutely amazed by this so far, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted. See you soon.